You know, that's a beginning.
That could be a beginning.
That could be a beginning.
Yeah.
But for the last 5 years, even that beginning hasn't been made. And that's part of the reason why I'm saying that I'm not seeing the centre push it as much as it should have.
The Prime Minister has in fact asked for an action taken report on this, and remains to be seen whether this is the budget where the Finance Minister will introduce these reforms. Time, of course, for GST implementation is running out, with industry pressurizing for it. Back to you.
All right, Akanksha, many thanks indeed for joining us. So it's now up to the Finance Ministry. The Prime Minister's office, we understand, has sent in a nudge or directive, or you can call it what you like, but perhaps we could see some forward movement this time around on the GST. Meanwhile, the auto industry is not taking its foot off the gas. In 2011, it started out on a strong note. Swati Khandelwal gets us the details of the sales numbers.
As goes January, so goes the rest of the year. This is a saying the Indian auto industry is hoping comes true in 2011. And why not? January has been a strong month for auto sales. Market leader Maruti Suzuki remains in top gear, with sales jumping 14% to remain above the magic 1 lakh unit mark. While exports have declined, strong domestic demand has kept sales growth across segments firmly above 20%. Maruti's growth is being driven by a domestic market focus, but M&M has exports to thank for its stellar sales growth. An 82% surge in exports has fueled overall sales growth of 22% to a record high. Its pickup segment, which has seen new launches like the Maximo, Geo and Genio over the last 6 months, has registered 18% growth in sales. A 37% rise in three-wheeler sales has provided ample support, and M&M is not resting on its laurels.
We have in the automotive business a fairly busy calendar of product launches that you will see over the next 15 months ending in March 2012. A new SUV that has been talked about and highly anticipated will come out in the third quarter of the current calendar year. In addition to that, we will have further variants on Maximo, further variants on Genio. We launched one last week, the Genio pickup truck. We will have hopefully our new electric vehicle NXR launched. We will have the refresh on Logan, which will come towards the end of fiscal year 12.
Tata Motors is not lagging behind either. Total sales grew 15%, helped by strong growth in both passenger and commercial vehicles. Sales of its small car Nano, which have been struggling in recent months, also saw a pickup, crossing the 6,700 vehicle mark. The two-wheeler market has not disappointed either. Market leader Hero Honda sales came in above 4 lakh units for the 9th consecutive month, registering a 20% growth over the year-ago period. And with a 30% sales growth, TVS is all smiles as well. However, TVS numbers have hit a somber note. On a sequential basis, sales have dropped marginally. Foreign players have also had a good January. Hyundai, Nissan, GM, Ford, Volkswagen and Skoda have all recorded a healthy rise in sales. The question now is whether these companies can sustain this strong growth momentum in coming months. With Anshu Sharma in Delhi, in Mumbai, Swati Khandelwal, Jain.
Well, auto companies going strong, but in the meantime, woes seem to be mounting for India's two best-known realty firms, DLF and Unitech. While DLF is burdened by additional debt and tax demands of nearly 2,000 crores, Unitech, on its part, is warding off lenders trying to sell the promoters' pledged shares. Nayantara Rai takes a look.
Problems seem to be building up for the country's two largest real estate developers, DLF and Unitech. DLF's Q3 results were in line with estimates. However, the really bad news for DLF was disclosed in the notes to its accounts. DLF has received an additional tax demand for 1,180 crores in Q3, taking the total outstanding tax demand liability to nearly 2,000 crore rupees. DLF says it has made the necessary appeals and is confident the additional tax demand will not be sustained post the appeal proceedings. In fact, DLF has not made provisions for this liability in its balance sheet. Unitech, on the other hand, had to rush to the Delhi High Court over the weekend to get an injunction against lenders selling the promoters' pledged shares. Last year, 178 crores had been raised via debentures with repayment due this May. But with the stock falling below 60 rupees, the lenders wanted to sell the pledged shares. Unitech promoters told the Delhi High Court that the lenders were going against the agreement as ample notice for such a move is a pre-requirement. Sources in Unitech say they suspect malified intent and question questioned the lender's urgency of selling shares and questioned the lender's motives behind sending an email at 9:13 p.m. on Friday informing the intention of selling the pledged shares on Monday at 9:15 a.m. Sources say promoters are now breaking into their treasury investments in mutual funds and fixed deposits to settle the demands. The promoters will be paying 50% of the 178 crores to lenders this week and the rest by next week. It'll be interesting to see if Unitech faces similar margin call pressures from other lenders. Its exposure to such debentures is worth 250 crore rupees. In New Delhi, Nayantara Rai.
Well, trying times there for the country's two real estate giants. Coming up next, India's trade deficit for December shrinks to 2.63 billion from 8.9 billion in November, but that may not necessarily mean good news. And Essar's BPO arm, Aegis, joins hands with Saudi Telecom in a $2 billion deal. More details coming up.
There's always some more friends to make. There's always a space at the table. There's always a new game to play. And it's changing every day. So many new faces. We're dreaming while we're awake. No time to waste today. The world is our playground.
खाली राजस्थानी, साउथ इंडियन, पंजाबी और गुजराती। वो ये सब नहीं चाहिए।
अच्छा होता ना अगर जिंदगी में आप जो चाहते सिर्फ वही ले पाते। इसलिए पहली बार टाटा स्काई लाए हैं मेक माई पैक सुविधा, जिसमें आप एक एक चैनल अपनी मर्जी से चुन सकते हैं। भैया इसको लगा डाला तो लाइव झंगा लाला।
क्यों रोक रहा है? क्या हुआ? तू बाहर थूकेगा? तू मेरी चीज पे थूकेगा तो मैं तेरी गाड़ी में थूकूंगा।
अब हाईवे तेरा कैसे हुआ यार?
इस हाईवे के बनने में मेरे भी पैसे लगे हैं। 2-3 किलोमीटर मेरे हैं।
प्रगति को अपना बनाइए, इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर में इन्वेस्ट कीजिए। IDFC इंफ्रा बॉन्ड्स 1 लाख की लिमिट के ऊपर और 20,000 रूपए का नया टैक्स बेनिफिट। इशू की आखिरी तारीख 4 फरवरी 2011।
In today's environment, where competition is non-stop and threats can appear out of nowhere, Accenture can help put your organization in shape to compete. So instead of merely surviving challenges, you can meet them head-on. Accenture Consulting Technology Outsourcing. High performance delivered.
टोनी, तू मेरा बेस्ट फ्रेंड है ना? मैं तुझे एक सीक्रेट बताऊं? तेरी मम्मी का वेज का ना मेरी मम्मी के नॉन वेज से अच्छा है।
न्यूट्रेला, अब जो सच है वो सच है।
टोनी, मैं सोच रहा हूँ कि मैं वेजिटेरियन बन जाऊँ। ना ना ना
envisioned a better tomorrow and would like to shape it together with you through our advanced, innovative and eco-friendly products. Tomorrow, together, Hitachi, inspire the next.
नमस्कार देवियों और सज्जनों, नई दिल्ली की इंदिरा गांधी अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई अड्डे में आपका स्वागत है। कृपया अपनी कुर्सी की पेटी बांधे रखें और विमान की पूरी तरह रुक जाने तक अपने स्थान पर बने रहें। अपनी सुरक्षा के लिए अपने मोबाइल फोन्स का प्रयोग न करें। ऊपरी सामान कक्ष को खोलते समय सावधानी बरतें। आशा है आपकी यात्रा सुखद रही। हमारे साथ यात्रा करने के लिए धन्यवाद।
Because we're always in a hurry. Get super fast wireless broadband with Reliance Net Connect. Now upload heavy files, transact, video chat and do more at unbelievable speeds.
Safari, now for ₹7.75 lakhs only. क्या आपकी रोज की भागदौड़ में